Hello, this is ZDs. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing more Uncleared 2019 levels. I've heard, today I watched the Beast video, he said about 62,500. I think that's what he was saying. Got 6 levels for you, all pretty garbagey. I was feeling pretty crappy at the game this session. I don't know if I just did it when I was really tired and I was a little out of practice. I actually played through the games Portal and Portal 2 last week, so maybe it ruined a little bit of Mario Maker 2 mojo, but I love those games. It's been a while since I've played them. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna show you some pretty terrible playing, especially at the beginning here. This level is not hard at all, but it took me like 30 lives. To be fair, Boom Boom in New Super Mario Bros. U style is a bit of a pain compared to the ones earlier. I do believe it was Grand Pooh Bear who said Boom Boom gets harder in every game style, and I think that's true. I don't like the way he moves in 3D and NSMBU. Like he bounced off the wall and I happen to land right between them. Here we got a key. We'll go on. Watch this smooth move. Bam! Got a doggo right in my face. I just wanted to. I knew this was gonna be death. I just wanted to do this literally so I could boo it. I knew it was a death door. I knew he had death doors. It was a garbage level, but I didn't really have any honest reason to boo it yet, so I almost did that just so I could boo it. That's how petty I am. This level is definitely bad, but it's not as hard as I'm making it out to be. I mess up so much. I died here like 10 times. Just embarrassing myself. I was having a hard time timing these guys' fireballs. And I was getting very tilted about it. There we go. Oh, nope, I guess not. Finally got the checkpoint. Oh, there's another death door. Boo number 2. Yeah, Japanese levels, what can you do? What can you expect? They're garbage most of the time. Yeah, what's the point of that? Jeez. You have to wonder what they're thinking sometimes. And that's the whole level. I lost 20 or 30 lives on it. Yeah. I really have not been playing this game that much lately. Just to record these videos, play 5 or 6 levels, and they take me forever because I'm out of practice. I did do some world record running last night. Normal world record running. I would love to put out another video about that, but the last one I put out, no one watched, so I'd never do that anymore. Been still trying to do some endless expert. I'm so bad at it. I give up on that. I always for the longest time know how bad I am at endless. I just die way too much. I guess I take too many risks. That's almost the speedrunner in me wanting to do crazy. You know, it's like a part of me considers myself a stunt player. I like to screw around a lot in these games, so I hate being careful. Oh, this level, I'm not even talking about this level. This one's not too bad, but it's self-described as the concept is it starts off a normal platforming level and then gets messier and messier, and it's like I don't know. I don't have any sympathy for that. I don't think it's a very sound concept. It's just kind of, I don't want to play a mess. You know, I don't want to play hot garbage. So it starts off normal. If he had just kept it normal, it might have been okay, but it probably would have been cleared. This one is actually the most attempted level that I got this time around. I actually had fairly easy levels, to tell you the truth, that I did very poorly on. This one had over 100 tries. I beat this in 2 lives. And it's the only one I didn't struggle on, I swear to God. I struggled on every single other one. Of course, attempts doesn't necessarily mean that they're harder. I couldn't even tell you what it really means. Somebody who was bad at the game might have really wanted to beat it, but couldn't pull it off. Some of the ones with fewer attempts are going to be harder just because people noped out of them so quickly. Yeah, and that's all it is, man. I got to the end. Oh, turn around. Let's get to the top. 2 lives. I died. I got hit once, and some iframes screwed me up, basically. Was the only time I died. And I booed that just because it's a little garbagey. It's not that bad, but yeah, it was pretty easy anyway. But the title of this video, I think, unless I decide to change it, is going to be Undertale is the worst game ever made. Something to that effect. Here's an Undertale level. Every Mario Maker 2 Undertale level makes me never want to play Undertale. I'm telling you, people who make Undertale levels for Mario Maker 2 make me hate that game. I never even want to touch it. This one is probably, it's not as bad as the last Undertale level I played in the series. But there's one room in particular that I really don't like, and you just can't react to this stuff fast enough. So anyone who gets this in super expert, no skip, sorry that I cleared it for you, because it's a pain in the ass and you're gonna die a lot. You can kind of cheese these rooms with the cannons, because you probably didn't realize you could duck under them. Took me a couple lives to realize you can, and you off-screen the cannons, they won't fire again. Some tight jumping here with a distracting background. I ended up dying a few times in this room. A lot of spikeage in this level, obviously. Here's a little bit of a survival room. You got 2 P-switch timers, but you can kind of cheese it, and I'll show you. Yeah, if you're standing on top of that block between the P-switches, you don't have to wait both of them, which is how I do it. There's a sniper thwomp, worth a boo alone. The double flimsy lift, that's always annoying. Here, we'll just go. Here, this spot right here, I thought you have to take damage here. I don't see any way to get through this without taking damage. It would help to have a mushroom going into this room, which is the hard room. It is really hard to judge these jumps. I had to do this 15 times before I got it, and we'll see several of them. Yeah, really difficult to time this. This is the worst room in this level. It's annoying. But you know, and you know, it would have been nice. What I would have liked is a checkpoint right before this room. Because it's the hardest room, and I hate, you know, you have to do all the stupid shit before every single time, and it takes forever. That's why I really hate these levels. One of the reasons. I think it's really unfair to just drop you in there like that. Here, I make a mad rush for that checkpoint. I had at this point checked the Wizulus level viewer, which is up again, which is nice. Just to see what I had to do. I had to check it once more near the end because I was confused. I missed that, guys. I was like, oh, it stopped. I gotta go get it. No. It's another one where you can kind of cheese it if you're there at the right time, which I'll do on this life. I cannot get any interest in that game. I have it. I own it on the Switch. I've never touched it just because these Mario Maker levels. Now here's the final room. Sans, I guess, is on the P-switch pipe, and he's constantly activating it and laughing at you. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? I can't do anything. I thought maybe there was some secret. I'm looking. I think I look in the viewer at this point. And all it is if you sit here and wait for a minute, he gets killed. Nope, I don't figure that out yet. At some point, I just looked. Do a couple edits here, because I seriously was here for like a couple minutes, and at this point, I was just so ready to get out of this level. That for the first half of it took me so long, and you know he only has one checkpoint. If he had put a checkpoint right before the spike top room, would have been wonderful. And then the level still would have sucked. It's not nearly as bad as that last one that I played many episodes ago now, where it was like just like 5 minutes of these stupid challenge rooms with no checkpoint that you had to do over and over again. So it's not the worst level ever, but this genre of levels is so annoying. Just, I don't know if people have stopped making. They probably haven't. There's still tons of them. But stop. Don't do them. I'm gonna boo every single one of them. I swear. Fourth level. Off-snowed Koopa Chasing. Oh, it's supposed to be off-road. It's a rhyme. This one is an interesting concept, but kind of annoying in practice. What it is an escort mission, and that's another genre of levels that you always feel like when you make them, you feel like it's a really good idea, but in practice, it's always kind of annoying. Just you know, and you play other actual video games with escort missions, you always hate them, don't you? There's never a good one. I don't think there's ever been a good escort mission in a video game. Yeah, we keep going back to it. But yeah, I'm supposed to escort the Koopa car to some P-switches. And the Koopa car is, of course, one of the jankiest items in the game. So it ends up just being annoying, and they're kind of slow and kind of, you know, yeah, like I said, just kind of janky. This part right here, like, I had so much trouble getting this guy up here. They kind of stop right below you to turn around. Yeah, and he's not gonna go. I have to go to the springs myself, and I end up just getting wailed on. It's so hard to predict where they're gonna go. Their speed changes so quickly, and they're just so awkward. It's poorly programmed. Yeah, car levels are about the worst. The Koopa car is one of the worst items in the game for sure. They're not amusing. They're not fun to play with. They're not fun to drive. They're not fun to fight. They're definitely not fun to escort. This part right here, I think I haven't booted it yet, but yeah, I'm like, I can't even see what's down there. And I dropped him and he crashes, and I'm like, well, why is he crashing? And I'm trying to see I never figured this out, by the way. I led the guy down there half a dozen times, and I couldn't get him to do it, and I kind of cheesed it. I figured out a better way, or an easier way, or at least a way I could do it, which is all that matters, right? Did I lose him there? I lost him there. I gotta go back. Yeah. If you go too fast, they despawn, basically. Yeah, here's the second try. Why isn't he hitting the P-switch? I looked in the level viewer to see what was going on, and it looked like he should be hitting it. But nope. And then if you go up this far, you're stuck. You can't go back down and reset the room. A lot of these other parts, if you screw up, you can go back and reset the room. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm taking the car myself. You absolutely can't get between those spikes. You'll die. You saw earlier that I died doing that. But what I can do is smash these brick blocks with the car. So that's how we're gonna do that. At least it works in that part. It probably would have worked in the first room too. I think I could get that. Back, this is the 4th Koopa card that we have to escort. At this point, it's just getting annoying. So what you're supposed to do, and I'm hoping I can cheese it. I haven't really gone that far ahead. I'm hoping I can cheese it again. Let's play with this stupid Koopa car. Yep, I can't get down there. The next life, I'm gonna try. Oh no, I guess I'll show. I kind of know. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. I just have to accomplish it. Here, I completely lose the Koopa car. I can reset the room. Oh, he comes back because he didn't die. I'm just like, here. I'm like, screw it. I will reset the room. Yeah, I have to wait for him to go back and forward, and it's just annoying. And then I completely fail and miss the jump. Whoops. Yeah, I stole the car on this one because I thought maybe I could get the car down there, but you can't gain enough speed to have it slide far enough. I was hoping I could, but I would have to get too close to that spike, and it just doesn't work. Yeah, and then I grabbed the car and I headbutt the spike. I really wanted that to work because this is really freaking annoying, this part. Wait for him a little bit. Jump the right way. Make sure to stay ahead of him. That was my problem the first time. I didn't stay ahead of him. There we go. Best off waiting for that P-switch to run out. I don't really know why he did that. You know, you have to wait so much on this stage too. That's really not fun. I don't remember if I've booted so yet. I probably have. There, you're supposed to pop the spring down, and he's supposed to bounce off of it. But once you have the spring out, there's only one spring because it's in a question block. So you're screwed. So I gotta go kill myself. And you know, it kind of would be nice if you had a place to kill yourself right there. Even trying to commit suicide by these cars is obnoxious. There we go. Kill me. Run me down, Koopa car. There, and now I have to wait out a P-switch timer again. Just, my god, this is just so much, dude. There's no reason for this. Yeah, there's no... What is the reason for that? There's no purpose for that. Here we actually have a car driving section, which is a little better than what I've been doing anyway. More or less, this is... you do have to make it with the car, but it even has a reset door, so it's not that big a deal. At this point, I've more or less won. Yeah, you have to make it with the car so you can smash it. And that's the level. Yeah, seriously, almost okay level. It's just gets a little obnoxious with the waiting, and a couple of those setups really just don't work. That one setup really bothered me. That's probably why I booed it. The one where I had to cheese it a little. I leave him a note, but what's the point? I could have rather said janky setups or something like that. Poor execution is a little mean. But it is. I mean, janky setups. It's just that one just did not work. Really obnoxious. Okay, on to the 5th level is pure hot garbage. Pure start off crap falling on you garbage from Japan. Not surprising. This level was really annoying. It's just crap everywhere. I'll show you trying to figure out what I have to do at the beginning. And stuff kind of spawns weird too. Sometimes it doesn't spawn exactly the same. You're supposed to go to the left and bounce off the piranha plants is what you're supposed to do. And yeah, sometimes I just land on the spinies. Monster which apparently Bowser in the new Mario Brothers movie trailer can't even remember. But I've called them Spike Tops too, or I've called Spike Tops spinies, so they're probably of a similar species anyway. Yeah. No, is there a Meowser on this level? I don't think there is. But there are Charvargs. There's 3 of them right at or 2 or 3 of them right at the beginning. There's at least one later. Yeah, there's 3 of them right there. Charvarg is very obnoxious. After that, you got a lot of that death just doesn't make any sense to me. Got a lot of spammy garbage, a lot of Kaizo blocks, a lot of traps, a lot of death doors. Just all the garbage that you love from Japan and 3D World. I actually, if I recall correctly, you can get those. I did manage to get one of those bells at one point, but they're not very useful anyway. Every annoying enemy you can imagine. Bunch of Koopas that will become important in the future, but I skip now. I assume that's a death, you know, I assume that's a Kaizo blocked off. Yeah, you can get that cat suit kinda. It's hard to get, but you get a hammer suit pretty quickly anyway, so not worthwhile. I lose my hammer power if I'm done. I can't get any further without it. Yeah, if you have to get through the section with the hammer, and it's pretty slow. There's some Kaizo blocks I missed from earlier. Yep, there's another one. I predicted there would be Kaizo blocks everywhere, so I was pretty careful to avoid them most lives. Yeah, if you go too slow here, the Charvargs kind of end up on top of you, and you lose the hammer suit, and you're done. There is a key door below me, which I haven't seen yet, but eventually I'll look at. I'm gonna YOLO right here. And this level took me forever, but one of the reasons was I need a key, and there's so many enemies I didn't want to bother looking for it. What I tried to do for the longest time was do a box drop here, and I could not pull it off. I landed on that box like twice, and I messed up both times. I think I show one here where I accidentally hit the Z button. Yeah. You can make it to that flag. I'm almost 100% sure with the box drop, but it's so hard. So here we are looking for the key. It is in these Goombas, which are wonderful because, you know, they're just a whole crap load of them. I'm shocked that I made it through that alive, but at this point I had to basically stop in the level, so these Charvargs are all over me. I thought I was safe doing that, but I wasn't, so I died there. Get that key again. If you go fast enough, they don't swarm you. And it's hard to do that too, because you can't see the Spiny. So sometimes he will pop out right at you. Not 100% sure that I need the... I thought I might need the hammer suit, but it turns out I'm okay. That's all it is. Garbage, garbage, garbage level. I'll leave him a nice note too. There, I was gonna call it quits after that. But when I was looking at the videos, I'm like, I probably could fit one more in there for 30 minutes. And so I went back and grabbed another one. It turned out to be another Japanese 3D world. This one in a castle. This one is not nearly as bad. I actually do boo it pretty quick, but I started, this was a day later, so I was started off, this was kind of my practice level, and I was playing really crappy. So I end up dying off the bat right away a lot. Very dumb deaths. Take it a little slower, which I actually don't want to do, because if you get over here, you're screwed. The lava raises and doesn't come back up. I actually boo this as a death pipe. It's not a death pipe. It was wrong of me to do it there. There's other reasons to boo it later though. Well, this one, I can't remember if there's a Charvarg. Is there a Charvarg in this one? I don't think there is, but there are Meowsers. It's a 2 Meowser level. No, it's a 3 Meowser level. It is a 3 Meowser level. And yeah. First Meowser is not too bad. You can just avoid him, really. It's cat climbing section. You have to avoid him or getting hit, and I didn't there. I got hit. But there's another cat suit, but I got hit again, so I'm kind of screwed. You have to have it. There's no way to get past these piranha creepers without the cat suit, without being able to climb. You get past those, you probably could lose the cat suit without a problem. And you don't need to keep the cat suit, you lose it eventually anyway. Right here, I think. Right up here. Almost got sniper thwomp there. I'm like, screw that. There's not an... Oh, a hammer suit. Hammer suit, completely unnecessary. You get to the next room, there's another Meowser. I guess this is probably supposed to be the first Meowser because you don't have to fight him, you're running from him. Which is, I've been told, the correct way to use Meowser, but I've never actually played through 3D World. I got about, I don't know, a little ways through it. It's an okay game. I don't really love it, though. And then you go to fight Big Meowser, and this is where the level really is problematic. You fight Big Meowser with, on this, a flotillion of, I could have actually won here if I had done a drop. But, you know, or if I even didn't have that power, I probably could have made that jump. But the big problem I didn't even realize at that time, I don't want to use the POW because I don't want to kill those thwomps again. So I'm going to fight Meowser. But if he leaves, he does not come back. In fact, I'm going to just fade because I spent like 3 minutes fighting him, hoping he'll land. He won't come back on the thwomps. I don't know if it's the thwomps themselves or Meowser. I tried to hit him with the POW. I don't know if I can even do that. You might be able to actually hit him with fireballs or the POW, but he pops up out of nowhere, does a quick jump, and goes away. So I actually lost the POW at this point. I dropped it in the lava, and there are thwomps below, and it's just setting on the thwomps, but it's alive, but it's in the lava, so I can't get it. So if I could kill him with a POW, I can't now, because but he doesn't land. He will not land. There's, you know, those thwomps should be land, but he doesn't. It's not considered land, so he's just gonna stun. So we'll cut to the life where I win. I think you pretty much have to get lucky. It's RNG whether he leaves or not. And in this life, he decided to try to kill me with fireballs. So I have plenty of time to kill him with fireballs. And that's the level. Yeah, it's worth a boost for that. That boss fight was garbage. The rest of the level isn't too bad. That first part's maybe a little difficult, but not too bad. Overly difficult for the rest of the level, and then the boss fight is impossible if you mess up, or if he leaves. And Meowser like sometimes just wants to leave right away. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Have a nice day.